afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, Ifako. Live here on Entertainment of From Here to the World, Ifako Radio. Well, so come with me and vibe. Welcome back on Entertainment of where we give you the latest gist, the latest vibe, the latest hit songs as well. So here my first list is Entertainment News. As you listen, just join me as we vibe more. So the first on my entertainment news, like I said, space scientist takes Egusi from Nigeria to space. Wow, like Egusi first person, some people shall enter space. So and the it's very an interesting one where we give you back to back. So this is coming from Dr. Temidayo on Ocean, founder of Space in Africa and space scientist. He successfully taken Egusi from Nigeria to space. Speaking about his return, he said, "This is the reason I took Egusi to space in not hard to understand. Egusi is found almost everyone in Nigerians eat. It's indigenous to us. Like very cool. Like for him to like take Egusi to space due to some finding fact that he saw. So let me give you more about it. So he further explained, we believe that in the future people will live on the moon, on Mars, and other planets. They will need to eat. There's the idea that came from, so it won't look like we are not making plans. We should also carry out research on food from the part of the world." According to him, Egusi was sourced from Oyo State before being transported to Florida, where NASA has a special laboratory from preparing agricultural products heading to space. The post was captioned, "Egusi will be confirmed local identity." Posted it. His son posted it, and he had to like vogue in Vanguard on it. So his son says, Adetunji Bello confirmed the news to Vanguard, revealing that the veteran music passed away in early hours of August 24, just a day after making his birthday. He started as an electronic technician. He eventually followed his passion for music and found the Auja Bello and his Golden Eagles band. So in the year 1976, where he earned an acclaim for his vibrant stage, performed with popular albums such as Awati Downfall and Aria Today in 1979. It also traveled to London to record Aoja in London, during which he also life of a city boy. Oh yeah, get.
jello. Oh yeah, get. Oh yeah, get. I share back on
Mama
back
gone.
on. They start to the back on. Start to the halagon. Cause you know some people they can lag on. But who know the power? I tell you, don't ask me, we make them up. You know I be my father's son. Cause you know I go. That's
Saying, may his soul rest in perfect peace. So that's that on entertainment news. So let's just vibe more on other songs coming in by Ashake Joa. You know, compare the West time, say no remember.
I say like a pine tropicana. Me I don't the marijuana. Joanna, Juba, give me a magana. Oto Oblando for me, where we lost Koda. Nigga, give up. Me I done the streets when them things come come. I found out don't be so that. See my team that don't be feeders. Premier League is nothing but fast. I'm on team and they be back. Let go. Joa, Onisha, Oja Desita, and Oji Dorada, Nicosina, Maradona, Ella,
So welcome back on entertainment of from here on Ifako Radio from here to the world. So let's move on to trending gist, like trending gist, what's happening around us. So on my first trending gist is coming from a clergyman, like a clergyman. You all know him now, like this is coming from a clergyman. It is not better. It is not better in Nigeria. Like, what is he trying to say? You don't try to solve. You don't try to give us. You don't try to pass. So I've been to America. It's not better than Nigeria. Odumeje says, popularly clergyman. So he was trying to talk about going to America where you wake up in the morning trying to be on the street and no one tries to greet or says good morning. So in Nigeria here, at least we have that culture, we have everything, and so they not born you will say you go wake up, you know, go greet care as a be your mama. At least although they try to teach you and you're not trying to take corrections, no matter how others will always tell you the fact about you greeting, saying good morning in Yoruba, you say a caro, my caro, sir. While in English, you say good morning, sir, good morning, ma. So that was what he was trying to portray on his trending gist, and that was he has been passing a message to us that we are the best. We are the best in Africa, and not just in Africa, in our abroad as well. So next on my entertainment on my trending gist is Taribo West allegedly salary emerges online after blasting federal government for abandoning retired footballers. Like, well, so talking about that is just trying to like tell us that the federal government has forgotten some memories of a Nigerian iconic people or athletes, not just athletes in the industry of entertainment and others. So, what I'll try to say about that is, so I'll just try to tell the government that no matter how the burden you're carrying, at least try and always remember our iconic footballers and not just only footballers, people that always make Nigerian go wide, not just in entertainment, not just in sport, or at least in other things. So, but for me, what I'll try to say is Taribo West, like you're a man. There's always a saying from not just in Nigeria, in people saying every behind every successful man there's always a woman, and not just a woman in this time. At least you should know that you are growing old and you are meant to like save to some extent. You are a Nigerian footballer, not just a Nigerian footballer, a AC Milan player as well before you retired. And I'm saying that for behind every success of a man, there should always be a savings and investment because you have to like invest a lot because of your old age. You don't know what's coming forth to you, and you have to like still try and keep some things. You are being paid in dollars. I'm very sure you are paid in dollars, and yet you are still, because you know how things is even going in Nigeria. But you as yourself, what have you portrayed in Nigeria aspect? What have you tried to put impact into Nigerian? Because I'm not, for me, I'm very sure you've not done your own part. Let me just say your own part. For me, you've not done your part into Nigeria system. So what I will also try to say is, because this is well, we should just try and always do our part. I'll just say do our part, because we have to just do our part and try to always know that a legendary, a man of iconic, a man of a legendary has done well, has done his own part. So no matter how things is, you have to save and invest a lot, because we don't know what's going to come up next. So that was my one point in Taribo West trying to like tell the federal government abandoning Nigerian football stars. So next on my trending gist is Nkechi blessing on earth as POP ceiling collapse. Like how it take happen? Say na the engineer not doing well now. The how it take happen? Well, oh, she's very fine and say where she had to like escape that that side, yeah, in her room, not just in her room, in her house. So on that, where she she wondered what happened if it was not where it was not inside her house and it has fallen on her car outside. Nkechi Blessing wrote, "Come to Lekki," they said. "Thank God no be inside house and my new car. No dey there. Wetin I for talk abeg, it is well. Una Lekki developers." So we just split the Lekki developers, the architectures, the engineers, and let's try at least let's do well, because if we are not trying to do well in our job, at least there will be criticism, like criticizing our job, that what are we doing, what are we giving out to people who take their time to like sow a lot into their either businesses or any other thing they've created, and this kind of thing is happening. So let's just listen to another songs, and this is coming from Burna Boy again. Like send me the location.
Gonna be right there. Gonna be right there. Send me the location. Send me the location. This year about vacation. Flight catching, train taking. Soon as my nigga off probation. The boy friends on a waiting thing, looking for one wish on a raging thing. I prayed that girl, outrageous thing, but she can't see cause I got shades and things. That girls wanna throw shade and thing, no shade, but shade is the foundation. Dark is grey, the shade I begin. 49 more 3 days, once in. I had these famous things, goals and things, games and things. My house party, a base station. Girls wanna chase us a status thing. You send me the location, then I'll be right there. When I come check you, my babe. No time, no. My dog is on probation. Another private. We bring girls to his location. No time, no. No time, no.
that she wants to do in her lifetime. So let me just give you the full gist of it. Lady passed away shortly after arriving at boyfriend's house in Osun State, Asauna, Osun State, where precisely in Nesauki. So like this is a very painful one, like I said, but wait, saying that the boy used a B, the girl just passed away after getting sick. So I'll give you the full gist about it. So according to the report, Bidemi fell in shortly after arriving at Yinka's home and tragically passed away while still in the house. Confirming the incident, the spokesperson for the command, Abiodun Ojelabi, stated that Yinka is currently in custody as investigations are ongoing. She further revealed that an autopsy will be conducted as ascertain that exact cause of the death. But for my own, there's always a choice. I don't know what the boy is going through now, because at least it's either a worker or a young boy or any other thing that he might be doing. But on this one, I'll go be like one straight. So another gist coming from our president trying to pass a message. So this reportedly was being posted like no more corruption in Nigeria, President Tinubu. So let me give you the full details of my gist to you. So President Bola Tinubu has assured Brazilian investors that
look into my eyes, oh baby, you be my wife, oh baby, baby, my baby, my baby, Amina, Zomana, Jessimina, it be like it be my destiny now. It's kinda long, you know they're similar. Amina, Mutimina, Mola Eko, Gotemina, no, you only can't kill him out. So mommy, get baby, speak to me now. Many man, they try to whine you. I don't really mind, they just they whine you. Oh, when I know they whine you, try to whine you. Baby, no go mind them, just be whining. Many man, they try to whine you. But I don't really mind, they just they whine you. Oh, when I know they whine you, try to whine. Baby, no go mind them, just be whining. So me say, Joe, you break into my eyes, oh baby, Joe, will you be my wife, oh baby, Joe, baby, oh yeah, raga, Joe, look into my eyes, oh baby, Joe, will you be my wife, oh baby, Joe, baby, oh yeah, raga, Joe, my baby, Joe, my baby, Joe.
So welcome back on Entertainment, of where we give the latest insight, the latest gist, the trending gist as well, and its songs as well. So after like we don't beg we don't beg and prostrate. So for us to marry, so we don't marry her, and she's very strong, she's very protective, and she's always standing strong for our man, and that's Chioma Adeleke, mother of Mama Ibija as well. So, and still on trending gist, is coming from two aspects: a lady and Gigi. Like within survey, But let me just give you how the gist went. So you have turned our boyfriend against us. Lady cheerfully calls out Gigi, like, what happened? And there's something we have saw, like, no sharing. Hmm? But in between the two of them, child, you are putting all your problems on Mark and shame on to you. Your mates are there doing this thing, are there working back to back. So that's that on trending gist. So let's just vibe more on songs like songs. So this is coming from Burna Boy and Shay Vibes collaborating, and it says Giza, like to Giza or Giza, but
No gang, I need shut the fuck up. No be Christmas. Nothing jump on me, I get that Jazira. Should I put in my juice? Because the way the vibes do it, I want to be on down. Because I'm my enemy, but I'm shaggy. I pick up all I know. Para romance, naked in the shoot out for pocket. Focus, because I know the dogs. Because I know the dogs. J-Bam and J-Bam. Come and do love. Try to